Hello and a very warm welcome to Bharata First. You're watching FRP Explains. I'm Rausan Pereira. Since you're here, please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell icon and share the content as well so that more people get to know about Bharata First. Well, I'm very happy today because of two things. Well, I could call it two birds with one stone. India's first indigenously built aircraft carrier was commissioned by the Prime Minister in Kochi. And that is a great achievement for each and every one of us because there are hardly a few that you can count in one hand navies in the world who have their own indigenously built aircraft carriers, and we are now one of them. It is India's biggest ship ever built. It is called the INS Vikrant. We had an old aircraft carrier by the same name of INS Vikrant. It was commissioned in 1961. It was a ship that was being built by the Royal Navy of England, and it was in place to help in the Second World War. But before it was commissioned, because the World War got over, they decided not to go ahead with the entire project. India then bought that already put in place ship in 1957 and then completed all the work that had to be done on it. And in 1961, it was commissioned into the Indian Navy, and it lasted and served us till 1997, after which it was decommissioned and it was used as a museum. Anyways, now we have a new aircraft carrier called INS Vikrant, indigenously built by us, and we are proud owners of that aircraft that was commissioned by the Prime Minister in Kochi. Now, not just that, another incredible bit of news. It has taken us 75 years, but finally the Indian Navy has gotten over the colonial hangover. St. George's Cross, which is used as a symbol of England's flag and many other countries as well, was used on our own Navy flag, and that was the ensign of the Indian Navy as well. Of course, the ensign of the Indian Navy has been changed over 4 times, and this is the 4th time it has been changed. In between, of course, during the Vajpayee era, we saw considerable change, but nonetheless, this particular cross of St. George, the red cross on a white background, came back in 2004, and it has been there ever since, even though for a short spell from 2001 to about 2004 that we saw it disappear. But nonetheless, it's taken us 75 years to get over this colonial hangover, and it's incredible. It's incredible to see this. Now, a little bit about St. George. St. George is a military saint, a saint that has been attributed to miraculous work during the Crusades, especially the Third Crusade, and everything that he has done to support the Crusades, and hence he is looked at as a military saint. Now, don't forget that many Commonwealth countries still use the cross of St. George, but many of them gave it up as well long time back. But it has taken us 75 years to do this, and kudos to the present establishment to finally go through with it. The new ensign also, or ensign, has got some great features, wonderful attributes to it. It has got an anchor inside an octagonal shaped golden a golden octagonal shaped box, and the octagonal shape doesn't come from anywhere but from the Maratha king Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, and he is known to have had a strong navy. He also protected the entire coastline, the west coast of India, and his navy was very strong. He had 5,000 naval men and over 60 ships as well with him. So a strong naval presence, and that is why we see that on the new Navy ensign as well, and that is wonderful to do to see that. Apart from that, we have the national emblem also, and the shape of the or the color of the octagonal shape is navy blue. The octagonal shape has been chosen to show the multi-dimensional aspect or the multi-directional distance in which the Indian Navy can go in. The navy blue also suggests the deep water navy that we have and the deep blue navy that we have, and that's why these colors. So it's wonderful to see this new ensign, to get rid of the colonial hangover, the colonial past. I just hope that this rubs off on other areas, other dimensions as well. For instance, my lord and your honor in the judiciary, just to give you an example, the hats and the kind of clothes that those who stand next to the speaker and the chairman of the Rajya Sabha wear, that is also something that has come down from the colonial hangover. The system of orderlies that we see, Tamil Nadu High Court in August 2022 struck down or came down heavily on the Tamil Nadu government, saying that the system of orderlies needs to go away. That also is something that has come down from the Britishers, and it's a colonial hangover that continues to exist. Our bureaucracy, the system that we have inherited from the British, has barely seen any kind of change. It still continues to serve the masters, looks like, in excuse me, in England. So all these things need to go away. So I hope what the Navy has done rubs off on all these other aspects and other dimensions in our lives as well, and we see us getting over this colonial hangover. Nonetheless, two great things have happened. New naval ensign, it looks wonderful, really meaningful, and happy to see it. Yes, it has come late, but better late than never is an adage that I go by, and in this case it is true. Also, the INS Vikrant, India's first indigenous aircraft carrier, being commissioned. Wonderful to see India progress the way we have. Now the debate is shifting to, should we have 3 aircraft carriers? Well, if we can, nothing like it, but it's going to take a lot of work, a lot of money, a lot of finances to get it done as well. We'll have to see at a time like this, when we are going through a difficult phase with regards to the economy, can we actually have a 3rd aircraft carrier? That's a question that needs to be discussed, debated by the experts, not left to you and me, and probably a wholesome conclusion can be met at sometime in the near future. Let me know what you think of the new naval ensign or the naval ensign. Let me know what you think about India's colonial hangover and INS Vikrant as well. Do share your views and your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will go through it. That's it from me. See you again next time. But before I leave, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, and share the content so that more people get to know about Bharata first. See you again next time.